Aaron from PhoneDog.com, and this is a Samsung Vibrant with T-Mobile. So to continue the trend of jumping around, you'll notice that the status bar is slightly different. Instead of the stock status bar, you have 4 shortcuts at the top: Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, which is blue because I have it activated, and silent as well. So anytime I hit those to activate, it turns them a shade of blue. Back through the applications, you'll see that there are some T-Mobile pre-installed specific things like the Avatar, Mobi TV, GoGo in-flight shortcut. But there are also some cool ones that are pre-installed that you don't, that are across the board rather with the Galaxy S line. Something like Daily Briefing, which I was actually fond of. I've customized to where every morning when I wake up, it shows me the weather for Charlotte. I can flip over, shows me what Yahoo Finance. I can add various stocks, and there to follow AP Mobile and my schedule. So you can see, conference calls, any type of issues can be scheduled there. So when you wake up in the morning, you can look, and it's like the name implies, it's a daily briefing. So you can see, your schedule, news, Yahoo Finance, and the weather, of course, to get a jump start on the day. So that's a nice little benefit. A couple others you'll see. Scroll through here. Mini Diary and Memo, which has always been a frustration of mine. Android doesn't have a good notepad out of the box, so I've always resorted to downloading a program called AK Mobile, or AK Notepad rather, and use that, which is a great program, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to see that Samsung's installed a memo pad out of the box. What I really want to show you is Avatar, and this will give you an idea of what the colors look like and the way the screen operates. Absolutely beautiful. Let's fast forward through that, and we'll start, let's say, here.
I don't want that. Mira is a good hunter. Yeah, she is a good hunter.
So you can see, absolutely beautiful. The blues, and the camera doesn't do it justice. The blues are so blue. I remember watching this for the first time and thinking, this is actually a better experience than it was in the theater. I actually would prefer watching it on this little smartphone versus a big screen. Absolutely gorgeous. So one cool customization option, actually I want to jump into the Android market to show you this. I was playing with it late at night one night, and I found several cool fonts that you can change. One of the customization options you can do here. And to do so, let's go down to Sound and Display and the settings. And you can see the font style, very similar to actually the Samsung feature phones, where you can change the font. And you can see I've downloaded a couple, the Humana Sans ITC, Frutiger. Those are the two I've downloaded. The default font, of course, that comes out of the box. But you'll notice some of those fonts like Choco Cookie and Cool Jazz from devices like the Samsung Reality and some of the feature phones. But you can get fonts online, and they're 99 cents. It's a buck, cheap investment to customize your device, and you can scroll through. So I was really impressed by that. I thought that was a neat feature, and it really speaks to the customization options that the device has. So I'll show you, just for example, let's say I want the Sendor font. I can purchase it, one big pro to the Vibrant on T-Mobile, and you'll see here shortly. Once it loads, that little part right there, I can bill it to my T-Mobile account. So in addition to Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, I can bill it to my account, go ahead and buy it, and it's billed to my T-Mobile account. So that's a nice feature. It's one of those things that's either going to get you in a lot of trouble because you download a ton of apps, or it's nice because you get tired of seeing 99-cent charges on your credit card bills. Either way, nice feature. It's going to be coming to additional carriers in the future, so that'll be a very nice thing to have, and it's a nice step forward for the Android market. So we'll download, and you'll see when I go back to settings, oops, Sound and Display, successfully installed. Sendor is there. Now when I click it and hit apply, it's going to ask me to restart the device, so I won't get into that, but you can see the font pre-installed there. All you have to do is restart the device and you're back in business with your new font. Actually, I will do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Font style, Sendor. We're going to change it so you can see. So you can see the device is restarted, and you can tell that that new font is installed across the board, from the date font, the time font, the network stamp there, shortcuts, all the way down to the icons and messaging as well. So that's a neat little customization feature, and there aren't that many available. I think there's probably about 20 or 25 right now. But a nice customization feature, and it's relatively inexpensive. You pay $1, you get a new font. So kind of like a ringtone. You're out $3 or $4 and you have a new ringtone, a new font, and a couple other customization options. So the Vibrant comes with a 5-megapixel camera, but it doesn't have a flash. So while that may be a point of contention for some, the camera quality a little bit less than some of the 8-megapixel or even 5-megapixel competitors out there, in my unofficial testing. But picture quality is still very good. It has an autofocus, and thanks to several different scene modes, you can customize. For example, if you're taking a picture at night, you can change it to night mode and things of that nature. So I actually have the T-Mobile box over here, so I'm going to take a picture to give you an idea. So you can see very, clear quality, good looking picture. Of course I have lights behind me, so this is taken in a pretty bright area. Night mode, you can go in through the menu. Not that menu, other menu. Go to settings, change your scene mode to night. And you'll notice a couple different options: landscape, sports, portrait, and party, indoor. Bunch of different ones. Beach, sunset, dawn, fall, text, fireworks, candlelight, and backlight. So you have quite a few different options there, and it gives you a customized display there as to what it's going to look like, and a little bit of a description. But a scene for everything, and that, given the fact that it doesn't have a flash, that will help you in various settings. So we're going to go back to none. But you can see, picture quality is very good, thanks to the autofocus. Again, I've definitely worked with a few that are better. I think the iPhone 4's camera is better, and the 8-megapixel Android options, the Droid Incredible, the Evo. But nonetheless, very good camera on that front. So I want to take to Twitter. Before I started shooting the video, I asked on Twitter if anybody had any questions, and I've gotten a couple, so I want to answer those on the video if I can. DH Steeler wants to know what's on the upper left corner of the Vibrant screen. Appears to be a light or lens of some sort next to the speaker. It's actually the proximity sensor, which I think what they're talking about is that right there. It's the proximity sensor. So when I'm dialing, I put it over. Typical proximity sensor, and not a front-facing video camera, as some thought prior to the device actually launching. Next question, Agent Scribe wants to know which device are you testing, Samsung Vibrant. Let's go back through here. Let's see. Scroll through. Real-time battery life in terms of use. I work with this for about a day to a day and a half with moderate use. Now, for me, moderate use is the occasional call, text messaging, email, use of the Android market, use of the web, couple pictures here or there. Definitely moderate use. It's not high-end use by any means. And I get about a day to a day and a half. I pulled it off the charger this morning at about 7. And, even the moderate use we've done through testing, and, a little bit of playing with it this morning, it's at 71%. So, typical Android device, they're not known for strong battery life. There are a bunch of widgets running in the background, processes are running in the background. Samsung Vibrant, it's $199 at T-Mobile. It's available right now, and it's $499 full retail if you have an Even More Plus plan. So, reasonable deal there, and you can, of course, break it off. T-Mobile offers payment arrangements where you can break it off into set payments over the course of a certain number of months. So, bit of it there, right in line with the iPhone 4, right in line with the Droid X, right in line with the Evo, priced competitively, and it's one of 4 Samsung Galaxy S devices that will eventually be on all 4 nationwide carriers by the end of the year. So, much more to come on PhoneDog.com. We'll have, of course, our written reviews are already up. We've done video reviews, unboxings, first impressions. Sounds like there's a dogfight in order, and I have a feeling that this is a perfect contender for a dogfight against an Evo, a Droid X, an iPhone 4, a couple different options on the market. So be on the lookout for that. And with any questions, of course, follow me, PhoneDog_Aaron on Twitter, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Thanks for watching. I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com. Take care.